Yes guys, welcome back. We have a new setup. I teased it at the end of the last episode. We've got a kit, got a ball, got boots, a trophy, another kit, which I'm going to keep undisclosed for now, but I may reveal to you later. And then we've got loads of Lego that I used to collect. I just put it on a table. Thought it would make a good background thing. Just waiting on some lights, and then we are sorted. But welcome back to Paris. Yes guys, welcome back to the FIFA 21 Paris CAREERMODE Paris FC, that is episode 9 of season numero 1. As today we start off with Guingamp, our first game, who are in 13th, as I'm going to show you the calendar as well. Going to get straight into it today, as we have Chamberlain afterwards on the 13th, then Ajaccio, I forgot how you really pronounce it, but they're on the 19th, so 2 weeks from today, as then we have Chateauroux and VAFC, who I think are below us by far in the table, like near the bottom, but not just 20th. I think they're fighting against relegation if there was a Ligue 3 or League 3 in this division, but there isn't, of course, on FIFA, as we have the team set up already. I did it off screen because I was messing around with tactics a little bit more, trying to get fullbacks going as forward as possible. So we've got Demacone in goal, Campanini, Bamba, Colleen, Manduki and Hano, with Masiengo, Name and Arab, Lara and Antiste. All the boys are ready to get straight into this first game, so no messing around. Let's do this. And for some reason, it's not going to show us the lineup. We are at home, but it's gone straight to the semicircle, which it does sometimes, done it, as we're going to look at player ratings and look through this way. They've got Larson in goal, Meloy, Ebo, Sampiao and Dembe, with Ntep, Mchangama, Fofana and Boyle on the right, with Rodolin and Gomez up top. So I know for a fact Boyle scored against us last time. It was either this Boyle or another Boyle. I've had someone called Boyle score against us. Yes, in the French leagues. I know, I'm confused too, because I definitely don't think that's a French name, as now Hano starts us off with a good little nick of the ball. He keeps on going with it, and he's going to give it inside. That's what I want. My fullback's further up. Thank you very much, as Campanini making the run. He's into the team now ahead of Bilal. Has got a chance to cross here, and a deep one. A great one, and what a save from the keeper to start us off today. Antiste should have buried that one, but a stupendous stop from the keeper Larson, as we're going to try and cross the ball in as well, and we have got his head to it, and it's in the bottom corner. Manduki, the centre-back, the left centre-back of the 5, gets the goal to start us off. He's going to celebrate with the fans in the corner from where the corner was taken. And we missed the big chance with Antiste, but our centre-back gets one. An absolutely brilliant way to start this episode. We're straight into the game and straight amongst the goals. What a header. We need to come back, of course, from a defeat we had in the last episode, where the team against us, Cayenne, scored a last-minute header in literally stoppage time. And this time, we start off the game with a header of ourselves into the side netting. Absolutely great finish. That one is now Manduki. To the side of him into Hano again, as we're going to try and get forward every time now. It's on to Antiste. Lara making the overlap, but he's got us a little bit of a gap to go through now as he gets the ball. It's Laura. It's troublesome from Guingamp as we take a 2-0 lead within 10 minutes. The keeper is stunned. He's had to make a great save and then conceded 2 straight after. Laura, the god. It's actually getting very, very comfortable now, boys, in this league. We are flying. I mean, we lost the last game, but still, we're getting draws and wins, and that's pretty much it. The odd defeat, as that is a great finish to the side of the keeper. His leg and arm, confused which to go with, and he confused himself too much to let it in. Absolutely great finish, that one, as Rodolin. They're going to try and get back into it, but Bamba with a steal. Of course, he's been very good in this game, as Lara's through again, 15 minutes in. It could be more against Guingamp here. We've got the sweaty on and Antiste to just pass it home. I was going to run into the net, but the keeper actually looked a little bit too speedy for my liking, and I'd rather take the lead 3-0 within 20 minutes than just get caught by the keeper. Great finish, that one, and you can see the fans are in absolute dreamland, like we are as a team and me as a coach. As look at that great first touch, and it was never missing. If it would have missed that, it would have been out of the squad. And Bamba with a switch of play right here into Manduki, as we're still looking for maybe another goal. That would be nice, even before half-time, as Antiste's making a move. Hano with a great drilled pass from the left wing-back, who looks like him and Campanini, trying to get forward a little bit more, and I love it. Look at that intent, putting pressure on the defender. Masiengo, clean up. Oh, dodgy tackle in the end, as now Gomez through to Boyle, coming in from the right-hand side. He is predominantly a striker, so Gomez is going to get him to overlap him as they've got a chance here. Guingamp, it's their first of the game. Mandzukic though with a great tackle, still falls back to Boyle. Slid in again and missed it with Demacone making a stop. It needed to happen in the end as Masiengo's picked himself up a yellow as well. That's stupid, ref. Never ever a yellow card offence as Rodolin is going to cross it in from this position. It looked like it was going to the head of the player, but just not as Ebo passes it out into Ntep. It's good passing around us. Great tackle, Mandzukic again. And side netting, but Mandzukic saved us big time there because I think they would have scored. As now they've put a ball over the top right here, and oh my days, they had a chance. Mandzukic with a great stop though, as now Campanini to run it out. He needs to just pass it in the middle into Name now. Said Arab goes through this little gap, and we've got Antiste in front and a man out on the wing in Hano, who I was going to pass it to, but went to Antiste instead. Drag that back across the box, and it's just a woeful pass. Masengo has to be careful now on that yellow card. Might try and get him off because we are 3-0 up. Might sub him off at half-time as they've got a chance right here as well. Rodolin around the corner onto Gomez. Boyle making a move as well, but I think he's miles offside, but he did well then. Gomez didn't do well enough as we've been tackled, but ref, it should be half-time as they've got a chance just before half-time, and it's squeezed under Demacone to ruin his clean sheet. Referee, look at your watch. Shocking officiating, I'd say, because you should have stopped the game. It should have been half-time. As soon as we made that tackle on Gomez, he should have blown the whistle, but they tackle us back straight away. Through the middle, past his man. Demacone just too eager and gets nutmegged from there. As it's half-time straight after, yeah, you just wanted to ruin his clean sheet, referee, didn't you? As we are 3-1 up. Maybe I'm complaining a bit too much. We have got 3 goals in a 4-goal thriller first half, and it's time to eventually make some changes. We've got Masiengo definitely to come off, and I'm going to put the retiring man, the liner, on, and I'm going to put Miloy on for Arab. I'll keep Antiste on for a little bit longer, even though I do want to put Hajam on instead to get his experience up, but he's just always tired, Antiste. Must just have poor stamina as Machamba with the ball in the middle. Name gets a tackle on Miloy to pass it straight forward, and Laura's got a bit of a run on here. He's got a run and he's through on goal, you know. He could actually make this 4-1. We've got the man at the side of us. It's Lalina who's just come off the bench. The old man with the long second name who's retiring at the end of the season does have a goal, and despite his age, he's still got the acrobatics. Great start to this second half right here as look at this for a run. Great through the middle and just sweaties it again. It's a second sweater. We are just getting past the defence, just through the back 4, and it's just making it easy for us. And Guingamp pulling out the big guns, putting Niakate on, and they've just put Pele on. I mean, it's not the actual Pele, of course it isn't. As now Miloy with the ball in the middle, the substitute, who I do want to turn out a success here. He just needs to prove it to us. As now Lalina with the ball. He turns rather well, gives it to the fullback. I see Laura, far post. What a ball from Hano! And Laura should have another. No excuses. Absolutely no excuses with that shot as now Rodolin gives it to the side. Gomez onto Romayo, who we've tried to tackle, but Miloy does eventually get this ball right here, and we're going to run forward. Lalina straight through the middle onto Antiste as we've got the run around us. Right, here we go. It's Laura. What can Laura do right here? We've got a player running down the wing. It's Campanini, of course, but just can't force it to him, so we'll give it into Antiste. Miloy was round the corner. And actually, I'm really frustrated that we conceded that goal because we have been dominant. I thought they were going to get a chance, though, when I was saying it, as Antiste, or Miloy trying to run onto it. Antiste definitely needs to come off as now Gomez in the middle. We're wrong side, Colleen. We need to get right side as Bamba with the header. Can you keep that in, Campanini? Oh, great work from our right wing back. He just needs to power this down the line and can't really do so. But he's going to win this throw-in. Campanini now gives it in the middle to Bamba, and Bamba, oh, he's lost it. Going to be Gomez on it now as well as he gives it back to Ntep, and Ntep trying all these skill moves. We need to get a tackle in. Bamba, bit dodgy. Colleen, better, even though he sent his player flying. He did always win the ball right there as Miloy straight on it, and we've got Laura around the corner. Laura is released. What can we do right here? It's Laura. It's 3-on-1. Gatean, please put a good ball in right here. It's over the top, onto the head, and straight over. At least we 4-1 up, because in this second half we did take the early chance, but we haven't really done much. It was the first 20 minutes that have won us this game. Just started off really well as Rodolin going backwards. Laura almost had that as well, as we wasted so many chances. It's unreal. As this one we can't waste. Name straight on it. Pass around the corner wasn't good enough, as we're just waiting for the final whistle right now as well. We've made all 3 subs. I did put Hajam on because Hano, of course, is older than Antiste and needed a bit of a rest, running up and down that line all the time as Gomez Puts his back to us. We need to get a tackle in here, though, and the line has missed it. Gomes through the middle. Don't let this be 4-2, boys. I'd be a bit frustrated as Campanini reads that one easily. Can we get one more ourselves? It's Laura. Antiste is absolutely shattered, so I'm going to try and take this as far as I can with Laura, as he's going to run it himself, and the referee blows the whistle. I mean, he didn't blow it that eagerly in the first half, did he? But I'll still take it. A 4-1 win for the Paris boys, and we will go into the next game high on confidence. Get in there. And up to 9th again, which is okay. I mean, we've still played games over other teams, which is a bit frustrating, but we'll have to do it, as he's saying he's happy with his chance. Malloy, outstanding, mate. I'm glad you're taking the game time that's actually given to you, unlike other rotational players. As Gatea Lara, I am proud of you. You've been doing well at the moment. I mean, he could have scored a lot more, but I'm not going to get ripping into him when, of course, we are on good form ourselves, as it's Chamberlain next. And Lalina's probably going to want to play after that last goal. Damn it. I mean, I want Masiengo myself. Unfortunate enough for Lalina, I am going to go with my gut. So the team is the same that one that started the last game, because of course we went 3-0 up within 20 minutes. So that first team must have been good as Chamberlain. We are going to simulate this one though, because I do want to play the next one, and I'll play VAFC or Chateauroux. Maybe Chateauroux, because I want revenge against them later on. So please, away from home, let's not stop this good run, as it's a draw. And that's rather frustrating after a 4-1 win. It's Badu with their goal and Said Arab getting ours in a dominant display again. Sometimes these goals are causing us massive problems, as, oh dear, Diaby Fadiga wants his contract negotiating. I said I forgot. I mean, it won't probably help him. Oh, it does a little bit. At least he's still a little bit angry, as he's going to consider his future here as well. Ricky van Wolfswinkel, are you threatening us, mate? I'm not going to take threats from my own players. He's still content after that, and Lalina's a bit disappointed. I have to rotate the squad, mate. You know that as experienced player. You've got to understand it, as we are 6 points off Le Havre AC in 5th. And that is what we are chasing down at the moment. We really need to speed it up a little bit. We've got, what? Is it, I think, 9 games left? And we've got a transfer offer straight in for Diaby Fadiga. As what's this going to say? It's going to be 2.250 from Al Nassr. And that's not a bad bid, you know, for a player that isn't playing. 20-year-old. He's got potential in him, but I am just not seeing him in my plan. So I'm going to accept that. Hopefully some more money for next season. Which, speaking of, we are 6 points off Le Havre in 5th, as we still sit in 10th. But we have 9 games left. I've just spotted that. We've got to get a move on with these wins. So Ajaccio, I am playing. Nura's in mid-table. We cannot drop points against them. Just come next season, I do not want to be in this division. So we're going with the same team. Antiste is going to operating. Colleen's going to operating as well. That is fantastic stuff, as we need to get a win here at home again. Let's vote for another 4-1. And let's have a look at this away side. Ajaccio, I forgot to pronounce it. Leroy in goal. I can't remember the last result against these, with Lachauche, Corins, Avien and Yusuf. Musak, Oko, Laki, Keita and Nuri, with Kyokure and El Idrissi. Actually, the name Musiti Oko rings a bell, and I think we did get beat by these, maybe 3-0 or 2-0 or 3-1 or 2-1. I know we got beat. It was a horrific game to the start of the season when we literally did nothing, of course, as now Masiengo back in the team from the start and playing with, of course, after his yellow card, and Antiste picks it up straight away. His rating's going up, as I don't know how he kept the ball right there, running into a body worth of players, loads of them, as now Antiste to pass it to Laura again, and that's a shocking one. As now Said Arab has it himself, and he passes it across the field to Name, as Name forward to Laura, and we need to get that ball right behind. Oh, just not going towards Antiste right there, but Masiengo to pick up on this. Manduki to switch it out to Hano as well, as Hano through the middle. It's straight onto Masiengo. Good feet. Back into Hanin as well, as now Antiste looks for the run of Laura. It's a good one, and it's Laura through a little bit here. Can he put it back to Antiste on the reach? Who puts it in the back of the net for 1-0, and he is just on form. He's just amazing. He's just sensational. 1-0, and let's hope it stands again, as that is a great pullback right there, straight in the middle, and finish with a plum. It's just the third sweaty today. Absolute tapping merchant, as now Lekuch has it right here. He gives it in the middle. It's not 3-0 like the last game. As of 16 minutes, as now Kokere gives it back into Keita. Don't know if that's got any relations to Naby Keita playing in the same position, as now Yusuf gets it down the line. I had something in my throat there. And so now it's on to Keita as well again, but that pass is terrible into Name. But still, they have the ball, and it's a great tackle from Bamba. However, he's still not kept it out, as Lyko Great tackle, Colleen. And Antiste, 30 minutes on the clock this time. It does feel like a rather tight game, this one, as that's a very dangerous pass backwards from Antiste, but needed to happen as now we go forward from it. Good back heel from Laura onto Antiste. Waits for the overlap of Masiengo or Arab, which was never truly made as the defender was always in front. And now Hano putting the pressure on. It's over the top. It's out from the defence into Nuri. Forward again into El Adrissi and out to Musiti Oko as this is looking a bit dangerous. It's Kukure. It's a tackle. It's still not us winning the ball though as Kukure around the corner. El Adrissi, Museki Oko misses, and Antiste to come away with it again as Laura over the top. And this is a chance. Laura 36 minutes in. The striker, and it's time finish. Why? I did not click B twice, I clicked it once and it came up glowing red. I have not got time finishing usually on. I don't know what happened. As Nuri now passes this ball backwards into Yusuf, as we've got literally not long at all of this game left. Gavinel gives it into Corneas, now onto Keita as referee just blow your whistle. There we go, half-time 1-0. Should be about 3 if Lara can actually finish his dinner. But we'll let it slide and we'll move on to the next one. As of course I meant half, that is, because we've still got another half of this game to go. It feels like an absolute century, this game, going very, very slow, but we'll just keep on plodding along in it as now Name with a terrible pass, but we still do get the ball. Masiengo through the middle now, onto Laura, gives it to Antiste, gets the run back from Laura through the middle, powers it through. Can he get the shot off? This time he does, and that one I can let him off with. Very close on a dangerous angle, just test the keeper. Still not going into the back of the net as now Masiengo around the corner onto Said Arab. Arab gets the run around from Hano, and we've got Laura just offside, waiting him to get back on, and that is one of the worst balls I've ever seen, but pounce on the keeper right there, and we could have a chance as he's just booted it out of play. Okay, giving us a little bit of a breather and a chance to get a throwing in their half, as now Name puts it through the middle onto Laura. Arab, great passing. Antiste, back to Said Arab. Great movement off the post. What a move that one was. And we really should have finished that one off, but just unlucky as now Hano with a pull back inside into Masiengo. Across now to Said Arab as Arab round the corner into Laura. And this is a chance I really want to take right now. We need to try and get this second goal as Masiengo just in front of him, just out of his reach to get on that ball as Leroy's going to panic and boot it all the way out as we've got to create another chance here. We've got 25 minutes or just under left. So Campanini straight to Laura. No one in the box to cross it to, so we're going to go central with the ball as Antiste's got a bit of a chance here. Turns and puts it wide. You've got to score. Another chance gone in a game we are desperate to win as it stands because it's not over. 1 goal and they're level and we can't afford draws at the moment. 9 games to go. We need all the 3 points we can get as Colleen tries to get a tackle in there. El Adrissi still on the field with a bit of drippy skill right there as he's going to give it back, and Colleen with a great tackle. I feel cringy for even saying that as now it's Aniel who gets the ball back. Yusuf, they're going to try and attack at the end of this first half or second half. It's the second half. We just need to hold on for literally almost 15 minutes if we can, boys, as they've got the ball right there. Colleen comes in and knocks himself senseless, but really, really, really good determination to get on the end of that one now as Campanini gets the ball thrown to him. Can't pass it forward, but I don't care. As now Alaiki on the ball, and he gives it to the side of him into Masengo. So we've got to take another chance. Name, Arab, through the middle, Antiste, round the corner, Laura, this is a chance, we've got 5 minutes left, can we wrap it up here? Laura's missed chances, and he doesn't miss that one, it's 2-0, and we have won against Ajaccio now, and that is just what the doctor ordered when we're chasing 5th position, a big, big victory, and one that we've had to fight so hard for. It was just put through on goal there from, I think, Antiste. It was going to come off for Ricky van Wolfenswinkel. Now they've swapped ratings, and it's into the bottom corner, sliding it past just a keeper who's just left on his own right there, and no chance for him. Leroy beaten, Ajaccio beaten. As Musi Akoto now onto Laichi as Laichi tries to beat us right there. Onto Musioko again. Through the middle, Chernobyl. Can we concede a goal? I hope not. I don't know why I was questioning it. As well, we need to get that out, Manduki. Great clearance. I'm really loving him as a centre-back as that's the end of the game. A 2-0 victory. A big, big 2-0 victory in this one right here where I thought for a second we were just going to get pegged back and it was going to be one of those days. But no. 3 points in the bag. And Derby Fadiga will leave the club as well as it's confirmed there. As I am actually looking at Lara's goals. A 7th in the league on the score sheet, which is actually not bad to say. We started off terrible. He's missed so many chances as well, so it could be even higher, as we could be higher in the league. 9th as it stands with 8 games left, and we need 3 points in every single one. As I want to be in that 5th position by the end of the league, as we have 4 points off them, so we are edging close. I mean, Toulouse are in 4th. They were below us about, what, 3 or 4 games ago, so, you know, the table can change. We've only got 4 teams above us before that 5th spot. Treures, Amiens, Le Havre, and FCSM, as Le Havre must have lost that last game or last 2 because they've dropped off a lot. So let's go and try and replace them in the table, as it's Chateauroux up next, and this is a team we should be beating. Of course, I think we just didn't get as luck against them last time as Theodore Delag. How have you got yourself in the academy, mate? As this is our academy as it stands. Nolan Hammond just waiting for that position change on you, mate. Nicolas Mendard looks decent. Simeon Lenard has come in. William Foucher looks okay. And Valentin Jung looks decent. No promotions as of yet, though. As, yes, 17th place. Chateauroux, forgot the name of him then. As do we make any changes? I mean, Van Wolfenswinkel's happy now, which is okay, as Diaby Fadiga isn't, but he will be leaving the club anyway, so an unhappy camper will be no more next season, so I think he'll be okay with not playing. With Demacone, Campanini, Bamba, Colleen, Manduki and Hano at the back, Masengo, Name and Arab supporting Laura and Antiste. The 2 up front, which I am really enjoying using at the moment. They've skyrocketed in ratings, skyrocketed our league position from when we were battling relegation, which feels like moments ago, but was actually at the start of the season. And let's hope they can keep fighting. And let's have a look at this home side. We're actually away at a stadium that looks like Grimsby's that we had, with Bulk in net, on loan from PSG, Operi, Cisse, Montare, and Adelaher with Sidibe and Nuri. We've got Foliassier, Grenage, and Tormin supporting Kenny up front. I know absolutely nothing about these. The only thing I do know is we took a lead in the first game of the season against them, Gapka, with a great finish. But then, of course, he's been injured. We lost that game. We just had a massive downfall, but now we're back on the up again, so let's make sure Chateauroux stay near the bottom where they've eventually fallen after the game against us, because they did start with 3 points. Must have fallen from grace as Antiste round the corner as well to Laura, and we could start straight away well against them. It's Laura running through, pulls it back against this defender, tries to go all the way and tackled. But still, we do keep the ball. It was a bit of an odd move from me, to be fair, as now Arab turns out right there and gives it into Massiengo, as Massiengo running all the way. Massiengo! Side netting. And Bamba, the pass to Demacone right here as Colleen has the ball again. He gives it across to Manduki as he's going to try and run it forward a little bit and give it. Oh, it's intercepted as now it's over the top again. Kenny with the header down as Granger keeps it alive. Onto Kenny again as he gets a tackle in eventually. And now Name to pass it forward straight away. Not a good one as we're chasing shadows a little bit. Not too great as now Kenny again with the ball. Good tackle. Granger with it as he gives it into Sidibe as Sidibe can't pass it. I don't know if he's the brother of the I'm going to say good Sidibe then, but I don't know if he's very good anymore. I don't know where he is as I'm going to pass it to the side of us right here. Speaking of, I don't know where he is. I don't know where our left back is as here he is. Hano finally arriving. Lara at the back post as it's blocked straight away. But a corner ball for us, and we have scored already today from a corner. It was Manduki as it looked like it was someone else diving it, maybe Bamba this time, as we've got the ball with Said Arab. He can whip another ball in. Back post, good one. Antiste just not there. Massiengo, keep it alive. He can't, but it bounces to Arab. Massiengo on the deck, but we've still got the ball. Colleen round the corner into Antiste. Colleen keeps on running, and a good save from the keeper. Our centre-back should have scored. Actually, a monumental chance, that one from Colleen, as we're still going to keep going as Kenny putting the pressure on, and we do eventually get the ball here with Said Arab round the corner into Masengo, as Masengo onto Antiste now, and it's onto Lara as we're trying to eventually nudge forward, as Name now through the middle onto Masengo. Lara in front of him. Lara, good touch. He's on the angle again, and it's wide this time. He always finds himself in tricky situations, so I won't blame him for that. But next time I do think he should be scoring, as Said Arab across the field. Name through the gap again onto Antiste, as Antiste now gives it onto Said Arab again. Can we get men in the box? Running, please. Said Arab with the ball to the back post. Lara's there for a header, and he should have put it into the right-hand side of the keeper, into the side netting if he could have, but he puts it across straight where the keeper can dive into, as Name blocks that one. He's got the pressure on. He's the unsung hero at the moment. He's actually got his passing up to scratch since the start of the season, but still no goals in this one, as it's Antiste on the ball right here again, and he gives it to Said Arab. Can we get that round the corner? Just can't, as we battling a bit too much right now. I'm hating this game. This is a game we should be winning. to try and climb up to that 5th position, but we are just not doing well enough as Aperi turns us twice right there and gives it to Fuliausa. Can we keep it? Yes, clean sheet at half-time, as I'm going to make some changes, I think. I'm not impressed. I think we should be 1-0 up in this game, and to be fair, we haven't had as many chances as I would have hoped we would have had. So Antiste, I'm finally going to give him that big rest he deserves, and I'm going to give Hano a rest. Even though his crossing is good, Hajam I want to grow. He's faster, and that winger is fast who's marking him. Straight away on the back foot right here as Granger goes around us, gives it into Kenny, who goes backwards again onto Nuri. As now Granger, we're just marking shadows a little bit too much for my liking, as we do eventually get a tackle in there, but still not cleared as lines as Nuri turns as well. Gives it into Kenny. This is a bit concerning. Granger's got to pass to him. Kenny tried to tackle. Great save, Demakone, as he needs to get back on his feet, and we need to try and get forward from it. Said Arab can't pull it back as Chateauroux starting the second half off very well, and I don't appreciate how we've just let them have a chance like that. Colleen, got to do better in the centre of defence. It came through the centre, as that one is as well, and that one's just wide. And Name here with the ball. See, tries to turn out and gives it to Said Arab, who puts it through the middle onto Lara right now as Van Wolfenswinkel across. Not a good pass, but we've got us fleeing right wing back right here. Campanini, can we cross it this time? It's a great move from Campanini, and finished in by Laura. 11 for the season for this guy, and that is great work from our right wing back. Campanini take all the credit. Stupendous run to put us 1-0 in the lead, and it's a great little finish. Just gets there ahead of the defenders who are left for dead and puts it into the side netting, which is done with every single chance today. 1-0, and a bad tackle from Bamba straight after that goal, but we need to try and do whatever it takes to get a victory. Now, I like to play clean football with our 5 at the back, playing possession-based, but possession-based is not what we're doing at the moment. It's that free kick sent straight over the bar, and that was so predictable, as we do have the 3 points in the bag as it stands. Just need to keep this clean sheet, and of course keep these 3 points as Hajam. Oh, can tell you haven't played in a while, mate. That was a very dodgy pass. Now Masengo through the middle. Arab, Van Wolfenswinkel, very good, quick and clean passing, as that's what we need to keep on doing, as we do stand, of course, in the lead as it stands. Vicky Van Wolfenswinkel making the run, as well as Morante with a dodgy header, but he's got it back to his keeper. And a win away from home right here would do us the world of good, as we did rob the ball but lost it straight away. 80th minute, Masengo, great challenge just when we needed to start making those. You do, as Ricky Van Wolfenswinkel as well, hasn't played in a while, turns inside, great block from Cisse, though, was Tormin to pick up on it as well. And Name putting the pressure on down this side as well. Everyone working for each other, everyone fighting for this badge at the moment and fighting for this playoff spot. Can we reach the playoffs? That is what our players are asking each other and themselves right now, and we are showing that we've got the quality to do so, as Ricky Van Wolfenswinkel round to Hajam, who hopefully can put a ball in. He can. Laura with a header as well to make it 2, and what a ball from Hajam. That's what I want from my young players, as it's 2-0 and 2 crosses in from our wing backs to Laura. 5 at the back is unlocked. And I don't mean playing against them, I mean our 5 at the back is proving that it can actually work and function and carry us hopefully to these playoff places. Poor from Bulker in the net though. The PSG player will want to be better than that when he returns to his parent club, and of course conceded 2 against the rivals, Paris FC. Get in. There's now Manduki round the corner into Masengo. Masengo to run this forward. He gives it to Hajam. Could we actually get another one in at a time? Hajam. Oh, that's a decent ball, you know, and it's going to cause the keeper problems, as he has to put it over his own crossbar, and that is great from Hajam since he's come off the bench. Milloy with the corner as well as Colleen. Ooh, keeper and man on the line scrambling, but we don't score. But we do win 2-0 on the night away from home in Chateauroux, as they will be disappointed heading towards the drop of the team that beat us 2-1 in the starting day of the season. But how the tables have turned. It's another 3 points. So he's going to keep on climbing them scoring charts. Is our Laura at the moment as it stands, as we have a game still to go today. And I'm not looking at the league before we go into this one. Keep it on top scorers, because I want to know where we are after this, as we're going to go with the same team, just looking at it, all fit, all good to go. I'm still not looking at the league. You guys can, but I'm not, as we play 17th place VAFC in a simulation. And this should be a win. Copying our formation, because they've probably seen how good we're doing and got beat by us last time, as we've lost the game 2-0. Masson and Guingamp with the goals for the away side, as they're going to climb out the relegation zone, and that is not what we want at this time of the season. We've just got a big win and the playoffs are slipping away. Terrible stuff, as what does that leave us in? It leaves us in 9th, which we're constantly in. and I hate to be there. As how far are we off now? Amiens 52 points, we're on 47. We are 5 points behind. Goal difference is 9, so it is better than Amiens, but not better than Toulouse, who've dropped down a long way, as well as Le Havre come back into the top couple. I mean, these playoffs are switching between the same teams every time. If we can just get past them teams, we can be in there as well, as we do play FCSM, Clermont, Amiens next episode, which we've got to play all of them, or Toulouse and Le Havre. Oh my days, these are hard days. So we might have to play 4 in the next episode, then 2 in the episode after, because I want to get into these playoff places. I can't stress it enough, as it may make a longer series, but I don't care. Promotion is what we should have been aiming for at the start of the season, and still are, as we've got ourselves back into this against all odds, and we need to try and get to League One. As thank you guys for watching. Hope you've liked the new backdrop. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well if you do not want to miss an episode in the future. As yes, tell me if we can change anything about this. The chair will go right here as well, and we'll try and maybe get some stuff underneath the tables and in this room right here. As thank you all, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and peace.